Ladies in fiction and men, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, hi, I'm Kit. Today's video is going to be a overview of my 2026 reading journal, but before we get into that, the reason as to why I'm wearing the same shirt in this video and my last one is because they're filmed on the same day, which was the 1st of December. So I'm not going to ramble, I'm just going to get into my reading journal. This is my reading journal. This is what the back looks like. For the actual journal, it's not a specific notepad that I got from anywhere. I think it's from when I was in secondary school, and it's a maths notebook that I just found that I have, and it was blank and it had Japanese stuff in front, so which is why I have all this paper on front, otherwise I would have just written 2026 reading journal. So these stickers I actually have here, which is a steampunky sticker book that I got from Amazon, and then these letters I got from the Launceston branch of British Heart Foundation. So yeah, first off, just gonna go through the pages and then I'll go into detail. I would say this page and these two pages are my favourite, but the first page, which as you can see here, it does need to be glued down a little bit actually. Let's just do that. Okay. So as you can see here, these are my reading goals. It's meant to say goals, but I ran out of room, so it just says reading goal, and I don't know how well the camera can pick it up, but there is 4 of them, which again I got from here. I did order some journaling stuff from Journal Say, but I was too impatient to make this, so I just used the stickers I got from Amazon. So this one is my generic goal, which is the same for every year, and that's the amount of goals, the amount of books I want to read, which is 50. This one says read more variety of genres, because I pretty much read romance and that is it, and a tiny bit of fantasy, so I want to read more thrillers, more fantasy sort of thing, and actually still read romance but kind of move away from it. This one is Don't Be Scared to DNF, because I want to DNF more books, but not necessarily because I want to find bad books. I just want to get to a point where I'm not scared to DNF a book. This one says I want to write better reviews, so instead of just putting this book was a 3 or 5 star, I want to put this book was a 3 or 5 star. I liked the characters, I liked the prose, I didn't like this, I didn't like that sort of thing. And then this one here says, do not get angry and annoyed at myself for not reading every day, because on Fable my reading what's the word, streak is over 200 days, and that's because I marked reading when I didn't actually read the books I am reading. Right, can I haven't folded for, okay, I don't like that, nope. I was gonna fold it up. Oh, you can still see it. So this one actually doesn't have a title on it, and that's because looking at it I could tell straight away what it is. So I have all the months on scrap sheet of paper. So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And this is essentially my monthly stats. So total books read, pages read, days read, total rereads, and books bought. And then here is actually going to be my tracker. And then here is my total. And for reason why some of these have lines through which you can't, oh, you can see, it's because, for example, February only has 28 days next year. So yeah, this is my days read, and I'll just colour it in on the days I read. So if I read on first and not for second, I'll colour in for first and then leave second blank. These are, I don't know why, for the rating tracker took me so long because I wanted to do a line graph, but I couldn't work out how to do it. Also, ignore how like messy the pen is. Honestly, I don't care. So for days read and for format tracker, pretty much works for exactly same way, except ignoring for lines. I would say this one is better than this one, and I also just love this page. I think it's so cute. So, for example, on first, I have different colours, and I've also, because all my colouring pens are here, which you can't see, I put in what format, so paperback, hardback, audio, ebook, even though I don't have an e-reader like a Kindle or anything, but just in case. And then next to it I've put what pen it is, so 127 neon deep pink, 204 dark old pink, 154 ultraviolet, 159 electric purple. So then I'll just colour it in. And then this one, what I'm probably going to do is write it out in pencil maybe, or I'm not 100% if I'll write down a number or a tally, so every time I finish a book in January I'll just mark it off here, like, which is, and I've gone 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, even though on Fable I can do like 3.75, but it's very rare I have that. And then my last page, which you notice here is blank, and here it just says January, and that is because from here onwards it's January. So let me get my normal book journal, which is very different. So this is my normal journal, and this is literally what I write. So I put book review, the name, the author. Oh wait, hold on, this is actually last year, because for one that I was predominantly using, it got soaked, so I painstakingly rewrote everything into here. So I put the name of the book, for example, Caught Up, the author, Professor Allen in this case, the format, so this one I listened to and I also read it, the genre, the day I started the book, the day I finished it, my rating for the book, and then my review. So I'm gonna finish this. I have about this many pages, which I'm gonna try and read a lot of books. So I'm essentially going to be writing for reviews in here, because I want this to be only 2024 and 2025, because I just want to use this one. Also, I based this on, I think the channel's Michaela, and then her Instagram is Reading with Michaela. If I remember, I will link it either below or I will at her in the video title. So yeah, that is my reading journal for 2026. If you want, at the end of every month, I don't mind. So when I say what books I read, I don't mind going through and writing it all here. So then that way, it's a different type of content. Don't forget to comment down below what videos you want me to do. Questions on that, I will happily do a Q&A video. Also give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And press the subscribe button and the notification bell so then you get a notification every single time I upload a brand new video. And I shall see you in the next one.